This is coming from the office of former President Nana Addo Akufo Addo. Na about story andra mi beye ye no. Andra na news be trendy one from amu. Ana ye say ex-president Akufo Addo person President Mahama kasa. Na Ofori Atta be pie mu Ghana, but ade obesra afri mampanyi Mahama ho ne say Ofori Atta ba Ghana bo mu harase no mo nchi no. That was the news. Na newspaper publishes our story no man GD the Herald newspaper and publish here. And a Ghana web and other media outlets tam here and Ubiaka myself. Now and the krata afri former President Akufo Addo officer ba our moon akasan. Yen hwene ex-president Akufo Addo Ayɛka. Office of the former president Nana Addo Akufo Addo 16th December 2025. Rejoinder. Troubled Akufo Addo seeks Mahama's audience for Ofori Atta's return. The attention of the office of the former president of the Republic, Nana Addo Akufo Addo, has been brought to a publication by the Herald newspaper, which has subsequently reported by other media outlets on the above subject matter. And the former president Akufo Addo said, one who say publication be enam framamu na the Herald newspaper na publishes our story no ama other media outlets so the afano maka hwase oba se na say the publication claimed that the former president Nana Addo Akufo Addo is considering approaching President John Dramani Mahama to seek assurances of the safe passage for Ofori Atta. I said it yesterday. That was the story. Now you say and ex-president Akufo Addo episode Mampanyi Mahama kasa na obo modia making sure say Ofori Atta ebe bagana but so ba mo man pass safely mo harassing no airport near. That was the story headline. The office wishes to state emphatically that this publication is utterly false. It is a total fabrication by the supposed source. The office further states that Nana Addo Akufo Addo has neither contemplated such a consideration nor expressly or impliedly made any such request or representation to President John Dramani Mahama, his agents, or assign. And they all say the office former President Akufo Addo or say or person catch the obia man to say Sasem na the Herald newspaper and publish here or muka said or person President Mahama koko tenasi di nkomo na nkwan obefa so ama Ken Ofori Atta ba Ghana without harassment or arrest no Sasem no tro a fabrication tro pa na the office ni catch the obia manati asese ontena asim dwin bibi san na onye na dwin se obeye bibi sa onye na dwin se request bibi sa president ho either from him and I say microphone no mu yadwuma o say bibi sa nsi ni tim ti ye hu bibi sa ye disregard ntro o ba say as a firm believe in democratic tenets Nana Akufo Addo's fidelity to the rule of law has never been in question. It is true that the fate of Mr. Ofori Atta is of considerable concern to the former president because, after all, apart from Mr. Ofori Atta being his cousin, more importantly, he was the Minister for Finance in both the governments of his mandate. But that concern does not extend to wanting to interfere with the rule of law. Hopefully, this sets the record straight on this matter. And to say, what you can say, Mr. Ofori Atta de Odino, Ofori Atta you be a openasem, Ofori Atta you be a nasem, nasem. Ofori Atta you be a cousin, and a Odona as cousin. And beside that, no, Ofori Atta Babe, finance minister, Nama Mumu. To Ofori Atta you be a openasem, no creda na waka. But, or said not to that extent, so openasem mama. prosecution best start na you say or interfere in prosecution and now interfere in what a buying business on Ken Ofori Atta or say no the one yeda even though Ken Ofori Atta asem no and do that level there Ken Ofori Atta ne nyame ne lawyers no Akufo Addo there even though Ken Ofori Atta asem no he will never try that nti yenye den yemfa saa de na enhye yetumi but that concern does not extend to wanting to interfere with the rule of law. Hopefully this sets the record straight to this matter on this matter. The office also demands that the errant publications reproduce to rejoinder in accordance with the former president's rights. Signed, Office of the Former President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo. Jovian was saying, media houses no yenye rejoinder. Just a year na Ayɛka ho asɛm no omo publish story no man trend ya yi no yen san tam sa ne post we en san ba bontin be ka ho asɛm emma nkrofo nti sɛ that news na ba bontin no na ye ntro nti sa enti niame ye me ye rejoinder. Yes, I spoke about it and oba se ho na o say media houses ye na Ayɛka ho asɛm no yen san bra be kan kire Ghana fo nyina se san asɛm na ye ntro no. This is his take on the issue. Onim shi fasa publication no. Baby. Now you see, it is good the former president came out with this statement. Good. But listen to me, there is no smoke without fire. Uti. Me, I have seen a lot of issues. Aba bontinya apie abeya allegations kesiye nam mframamu. At the end of the day, you yourself will do your checks and find out say not allegation here no correct. There's no smoke without fire. And in every lie, no, there's a little bit of truth inside. But what we can say is just that we don't have evidence to it, no, we will accept. But if it is true, say that is what President Akufo Addo wanted to do, and I'm for BRT information and about Bontia, with time we will understand. Yeah. With time we will understand. If say President Akufo Addo is saying the truth by telling us say Onimushia, time will tell. And if say your can so sebi you and no kren or can, time will tell. But I can only tell you one thing, say there is no smoke without fire. And in every little lie there is a little bit of truth inside. That is all we must cross check, or we must know as a nation. Enti ebusianfo, this is coming from ex-president Akufo Addo. Me de bia me ka say sanka ex-president Akufo Addo ye president bia sebiu or serious to fight corruption, or a president be or serious or be prosecuting Krofo despite of political affiliation. Anka Ken Ofori Atta and prosecution case and then Krofo eager so be starting on kay starti e won the region ka ban we ne be ba be it is a grada case ye starting long ago. This government buy ya or complete year. I'm not saying this Nigeria grada, but what I'm trying to say is say Ken Ofori Atta case ni start and the MPP na new government suba would definitely aban for ban systems back. I can also say this abanya here witness the same thing as MPP aban system no. Aban bia one system and system no the beba no and e be kire se ne mra na be ya adwuma. Nti say ye kan be kasa grada ko jail and the NDC. So the prosecution start and the MPP. Nti nka MPP government na etwemu ne serious enough. And they were eager to fight corruption to make sure that Obiya Boni and be punishina. Anka Ken Ofori Atta no prosecution and other people prosecution start and the regime. No matter party or mudai. Nanka by way ba no matinete. But see. And this is coming from ex-president Akufo Addo. Any update no yere be bremo. Made it came fantastic. I'm out.